The 96th Major League Baseball All-Star Game goes tonight on Tuesday, July the 14th, and I've got the winner for you free with analysis coming up right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, breaking down Tuesday night's MLB All-Star Game. Going to give you the side selection free in this video, but want to let you know it is still $5 Tuesday, and I do have a strong best bet on the over-under tonight. That's my top play for my personal clients. If you want a $5 best bet for Tuesday night, it's the MLB All-Star Over-Under. It's on my page right now, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. And, of course, you can get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Now, I'd rate that over-under as a strong 4% best bet. I really like it. I've got some detailed analysis behind it. But I'm going to give you a free play on the side here. I'd rate this as maybe like a 1 to 2% opinion. I also like the side in this game, not quite as strong. And that's the National League minus $1.30 tonight in Philadelphia. Now, yes, it's the home field for the Phillies. They're going to bat in the bottom of the ninth, a little bit of an edge there. But I think over the last half century, it's like 24-24, the home team. So there really isn't a home field advantage normally in the All-Star game. But I do think Philly will have some crowd support tonight. And then maybe it's a little bit more of an edge than normal. We all know those Philly fans can get pretty nasty at times. Hey, if you boo Santa Claus, maybe you can give your home league a little edge in the All-Star game. But there's another couple reasons why I do think the Philly edge might be in play tonight. First of all, Christopher Sanchez, starting pitcher for the National League, is a Philly. He's very familiar with this ballpark. He's having a great first half, an ERA of about 2.5 this season. Also, Kyle Schwarber will be in the lineup. We saw him almost win the home run derby last night on Monday. And this lineup is a left-handed lineup for the National League, and that's important. And this is where the ballpark does come into play, because Philly's ballpark does favor power hitters from the left side, and the National League definitely have a few of them. I mentioned Schwarber. How about Juan Soto? Not my Washington Nationals. Juan Soto can definitely bring some pop. Hey, Nationals, Abrams, shortstop. He's a lefty. Good, and Freddie Freeman, lefty power hitter as well. So I do think the left-handed heavy lineup for the National League in the Phillies ballpark here will play well tonight. And both teams are going to be shorthanded. Several starters are missing. No Aaron Judge, no Shohei Ohtani. That's kind of a wash there. But overall, I think the National League's talent is better in this game. They've also been better in interleague play. They've really dominated interleague play this season, which shows they are probably the better league. I like the pitching edge with Sanchez, as I mentioned, in his home park. And, of course, nobody's going to go more than 1 or 2 innings pitching. But if you look at the bullpen depth, I do think the National League has a little bit better depth in the bullpen as well for late in this game. Now, the American League on paper has been really strong the past several decades. I think they've won like 30 of the last 38 games going back to the 90s. But this has always been a streaky thing with the All-Star game. If you think back to the 1970s, it was dominated by the National League. And then more recently, the last few decades, it's been dominated by the American League. But we see these streaks often change. To put it in perspective, from 1972 to 82, National League won 11 straight. And then from 97 to 09, the American League had 12 wins and a tie. They didn't lose for 13 straight years. I think then the National League then won 3 straight after that. The American League went on to win like 7 or 9 in a row. But the last 3 years, the National League has won 2 of the last 3 games. Now, granted, they've been 1-run wins, but they have won 2 of the last 3. So you got to wonder maybe if the tide is starting to turn. And I do feel like the National League's been the tougher, or the deeper league this year, the more talented league. Interleague play has shown that as well. I think it adds up to a solid situation here for the home team, the National League tonight, minus $1.30. Now, you could also play the run line plus 150, 155, minus 1.5. But as I mentioned, the 2 National League wins the last 3 years have both come by exactly 1 run. A better option if you want plus money might be the minus 1 run line. And that's currently around plus 110, plus 105, plus 110. And of course, you don't have a minus 1 run line. You can always create your own by playing half on the money line, minus 130, half on the run line, minus 1.5, plus 150, 155. And that gets you around that plus 110, minus 1. So either minus 1, plus 110, or outright National League minus 130 would be my recommendation tonight in the All-Star game at 8 Eastern on Fox. Now, that's a light opinion for it, maybe a 1 to 2% side opinion. My top play tonight, my strong client best bet, is the over-under in this game, and that is a 4% best bet with some detailed analysis. Normally, it would be 25, but hey, you get an 80% discount instantly because you know the deal. It's $5 Tuesday, $5 All-Star Tuesday, instant 80% discount. Get you that strong 4% best bet tonight on the MLB over-under. Hey, make some money, enjoy the game tonight, watch it and win while you do so. I've always got some great All-Star memories. Back in the 80s when I was a kid, I used to always keep score on paper. And keep in mind, back then, we didn't have cable TV. We didn't have the MLB network. this is the only chance I got to see a lot of these guys play during the course of the season. So I always loved the All-Star game, some fond memories. I went to the 87 game in Oakland, Mark McGwire's rookie season, went to extra innings. I think Tim Raines won the game. And then on our flight back to the East Coast, Darryl Strawberry was in the airport, was on the same flight. I had all the baseball cards with me, all my 87 tops, but I didn't have a Sharpie. I made a huge rookie mistake not having a Sharpie. I had a big marker and it all bubbled the autograph from Darryl Strawberry. But hey, what are your favorite All-Star moments? Drop them in the comments below. Have you ever attended an All-Star game? List that below as well. You know I read the comments and I reply back. Love the support here on WagerTalk TV. And also, what are your thoughts on the side and total? Some player props. How are you attacking this game tonight on Tuesday, the 96th MLB All-Star Game? Comment below. We read the comments and we reply back here on WagerTalk TV. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you click subscribe. Over 250,000, over 250,000 people, can't be wrong. Make sure you're one of them. Click subscribe and also consider clicking that bell as well. You know, this is the quiet time. Shh, it's the quiet season, the month of July, right? Football's coming in about a month of preseason, and then boy, does it ramp up. And you know I'm going to be ramping up these videos once again with college and pro football approaching. Last year, our Thursday night prime record was over 80% free. I gave you all the Thursday night games, and boy, did we crush it. I gave you all the college March Madness games, the NBA playoff games, all the college bowl games, NFL playoffs, and we're going to have a ton of college and pro football content starting here in the next month. So make sure you click subscribe and you click the bell as well for instant alerts, including when I give you some of these free baseball videos throughout the week. By the way, I'll be on Wager Talk today, this Friday. That's our live daily show at noon Eastern here on the network, so be sure to check in this Friday for some free plays as well. And also thumbs up like. If you're liking the free play videos, all I ask is a quick thumbs up like, and I will keep them coming here on the channel. And don't forget, $5 Tuesday, top best bet right now. We also have some longer term special offers like buy 3 days, get 3 more days free at 6 days for the price of 3. And also the rest of the baseball season for just a couple dollars a day. Huge discount on the rest of the MLB season available as well on my page, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. And of course, get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Follow me on social media on X and Instagram at Steve Merrill. 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal. MERRIL at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know there's more free play videos coming up next.